Hey guys, this is Sandy here. Welcome to my show. The aim of this show is to show my grown kids what happens after they move out. The title of the show is Empty Nest Renovation. Episode 1, Phase 1, subtitled The Birth of Gibby Flora. Come with me as I show you around what we've done the last 3 weeks. No, not in one day like other shows show you. This has taken us 3 weeks, 7 days a week, about 10 to 12 hours a day. Here we go. Well, it all started off in the basement, and I'll show you what happened in the basement in just a minute. But this was my old art room. There's a picture of it, nice and cramped, which is going to be included in the video. And now it's become Chris's office. He has a view outside, and he's no longer stuck in the guest bedroom on a tiny, tiny desk. Say hi, Chris.
Hello.
Now I'm going to take you down to the basement. The basement's where the basement dwellers lived. Our 2 kids, Quinlan and Jared Yoakum. They were down there for about a year and a half. It's a great place for them. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, a game room and a living room, and a full kitchen. Sounds really nice. And I also had a laundry room. But I always found downstairs kind of bland and boring. Unfortunately, I only took a before picture of the laundry room. I should have taken before pictures of the rest of the areas. Now, this is phase 1. I'll show you where phase 2, phase 3, and phase 4 are all going to take place. It all starts off with a stairway. Well, going down the stairs, you'll see that we changed the wall color from institutional tan beige to a more dark gray, so that down here, the first piece of art would pop on the extra white wall. The walls were also changed color. Now, behind that door is going to be phase 4. That's going to be our gym. It's not even started yet. All I did was get the door color changed. Oh, Alexa, turn on studio lights, please.
Okay.
Oh, magic. The new lights start up. Now, behind the door directly in front of me is phase 2. That's where the guest bedroom is going to be now. That was Quinlan and Jared's room. Phase 3 is going to be behind that door, and that was a gross, awful bathroom, which we'll show you probably in a future episode. But continuing on with phase 1, I have made the walls, again, extra white, Sherwin-Williams, and displayed artwork, trying to make like a little studio as you come down, or a little museum. We've installed track lights, available on lampsplus.com. Anybody can look it up. Now this is where all the renovation really started. It's behind this door, the laundry room. It was a gross, ugly, scary place to be. Now it's not totally done, and I'll show you in just a moment what needs to be fixed. Laundry room is a very scary place. It starts off with this big giant monster of a furnace, which we found out is a danger. In fact, the guy said we've had little mini fires in it. It's going to be replaced very soon. Hence, the floor is not completed yet. I painted it white, and I'm stamping it, all with Sherwin-Williams paints, with a concrete paint. And as you see, I have the full stamps going around. As soon as this monstrosity is removed, I'll paint that section white. Using the stencil, full stencil, I'll finish off all the full stencils, and then I'll start cutting the stencil. That's why I did not finish all this part, because it's less than a full stencil, and I do not want to cut my original until it's time. Now, this was an old art storage area. We added a new top out of scrap lumber. All we did was take some scrap that was in the garage. Oh, I painted the poles dark black. And then these units here were white and ugly, and I wanted a punch of color, so I spray painted them a bright pink. I also cleaned them out. Like my plants, I hope they survive in here. Okay, then we have the tile work. I actually did all that tile work all by myself. There was a piece of plastic on the wall that was protecting the wall, peeled it off, and then I bought some tile. Didn't cost me very much, maybe 80 bucks. And we had leftover grout, and I used that, put it up, and it's done. Not perfect, but it looks a lot better than the ugly thing before. And then our new washer and dryer, because Quinlan and Jared took theirs. So once you leave the laundry room. You enter what is called Gibby Flora Textile Studio. And there's the sign. What greets you at the entrance of Gibby Flora Textile Studio is the very first quilt that I ever long-armed myself. You can see all my little mistakes and so forth. Took a class, very proud of it. Think it turned out pretty nice. So it is a wall hanging to remind myself where I started. Then as you go across, you can see family photos, my storage unit, and we have an arts area right over there. Going panning. We have a table that is 10 feet long by 5 feet with a U-shaped. Perfect, and I'll show you in just a moment for all the things that you can do. And just imagine yourself on a cold winter day, sewing, and poof, you have flames. Nice and warm. Now, every woman I know loves wrapping paper. At least I love wrapping paper. I collect wrapping paper. I like making pretty gifts. Christmas time, no gift can be wrapped in the same wrapping paper. They all have to be unique. So, this is what we built. We built a crate on wheels that's lifted up so dog doesn't have a little accident and get all the paper all wet. Currently, it holds 48 rolls of wrapping paper. In the past, I've done the rack, I've done different things, and nothing really worked like this is working for me. So, to make a long story short, my daughter is also very short. And we didn't realize when we bought this house, we knew it was a little small bathroom. Here it is. Didn't look like this. I should have taken a before and after picture. But the toilet. The toilet was very comfortable for my short daughter, but it is the smallest, lowest toilet I'd ever seen. Sat on it, my knees were to my chest. So we installed a chair height toilet. And I've also bought a new mirror because the mirror was so large that it was making the rooms feel smaller because there are low ceilings, but a smaller mirror, more proportional, makes it feel larger. And then to add a little pizzazz, we built some floating shelves, tried to match the stain color as best we could to the faux wood tile walls of the shower. And then last but not least, got rid of her hideous little toilet holder and bought a wrought iron toilet holder to continue on with the black theme. We've added design wall. The design wall, I thought I was gonna have to use pins, but actually each one of these pieces is being held up just by the felt background. This piece I put up 2 weeks ago, you see? And it's still being held just by felt. Pretty cool. But I can put my pieces I'm working on some face masks up there, and I can see what they look like, move them around and so forth. And as I pan around, there is the table that we built. Going across. And this little extension is great for ironing pieces as I'm going. And also this morning I bound a king size quilt, and that table side was wonderful in holding all the weight of the king size quilt as I was binding it. And last but not least, we have my cutting board, which is from IKEA, not a big deal, but it holds my fabric. Now it's a secret. I have over 100 yards of fabric in my stash, all kinds of beautiful colors. So that's it for this edition of Empty Nest Rehab. I hope you join us next time where we're going to reveal phase 2, which will be the guest bedroom. Then phase 3, which will be the guest bathroom. Phase 4 will be the gym. And then phase 5, Chris was saying that would have to wait for phase 5. So many renovations, I can't even remember what they all are. I'll be back to you in just a moment. Okay, I'm back with you. I thought and thought. Chris yelled out, fish tank for his office. Yep, we're going to add a fish tank for his office. However, I remember which phase, what are we on, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever it is. What is it? Well, if you've been in my walk-in pantry, you go in, you flip the switch, and a fan comes on. fan comes on because it used to be a bathroom. And I hate how it makes that noise. And you look up and it's a bathroom fan light. So we're going to add a little glitz. I bought a chandelier for the walk-in pantry. That's phase 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sounds simple, but we have to actually rip out the ceiling to take the stupid bathroom fan out. Once we've done that, then we have to drywall and all that stuff, and then finally install the chandelier. So that will be one of our last episodes of, and it's called Empty Nest Renovation, not Rehab. I hope you join us next time.